Will a Bitcoin 2.0 ever make the current Bitcoin obsolete? The answer is no, but let's talk about why. There are two big reasons. One is called the blockchain trilemma, and the other is understanding the design space that Bitcoin exists within. So let's talk about the blockchain trilemma. The blockchain trilemma is that any decentralized system has to balance security, scalability, and decentralization. And it's called a trilemma because you can only have 2 out of 3. Bitcoin optimized for the two most important aspects, which are decentralization and security. And it allows other solutions to scale, which is the third element. And so effectively, the trade-off Bitcoin made was being the most secure and the most decentralized platform for money, which are the two most important things. So in order to try to improve Bitcoin, you can try to improve on the only aspect of Bitcoin that is not fully optimized for, which is throughput. The problem is there's already good solutions like the Bitcoin Lightning Network, or in the case of something like the Coinbase debit card, it piggybacks on the Visa network. Or if you're using services like Cash App or PayPal or Coinbase or River, they handle a lot of the transaction volume on what's called a layer 2 solution, L2, which is they just take it off of or abstract it off of the base chain and handle scalability that way, which is way better to do it because you cannot get scalability on the main chain without giving up security and decentralization, which again makes it worse money. So as soon as you understand that, you understand any improvement to Bitcoin comes with a trade-off of either decentralization or security. And because decentralization and security are the two most important aspects of a digital money, I should say, because decentralization and security are the two most important aspects of a digital money, there is no way to improve on Bitcoin without somehow making it worse on one or both of those vectors. So the first reason to understand why there will not be a viable Bitcoin 2.0 that competes with Bitcoin 1.0 is because you have to make something worse about digital money in order to try to do that. And you have to give up either security or decentralization somehow. And nobody that wants digital money is willing to give up decentralization or security. And again, you can get scalability through lots of mechanisms like the Bitcoin Lightning Network and other layer 2 solutions that take a lot of the small, pennies and that sort of thing, transaction volume off of the main chain if you need to, if it needs to scale that way in the future.